A new wave of cyber espionage has emerged, with a group known as RedNovember targeting governments and organizations worldwide. This shift highlights the persistent threat posed by state-sponsored hacking and the need for robust cybersecurity measures. On September 24, 2025, Recorded Future reported that RedNovember, previously identified as Tag 100, has been active since mid-2024. This group is believed to be linked to Chinese state-sponsored activities and has focused its efforts on high-profile entities across multiple continents, including North America, Europe, and Asia. Their tactics involve exploiting vulnerabilities in various network appliances and using tools like Pantagana and Cobalt Strike for their attacks. In this video, we'll delve into the specifics of RedNovember's operations, their targets, and the implications for global cybersecurity. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. RedNovember's activities have showcased a sophisticated approach to cyber espionage, marked by its strategic targeting of critical infrastructure and high-profile organizations. Between June 2024 and July 2025, the group demonstrated a notable shift in tactics, focusing on exploiting vulnerabilities in perimeter appliances used by various sectors, including defense, aerospace, and law firms. This strategic targeting underscores the group's intent to gather sensitive information from entities that hold significant geopolitical value. The use of tools such as Pantagana and Cobalt Strike highlights RedNovember's reliance on advanced, yet open-source software, allowing them to blend into legitimate network traffic and evade detection. The decision to utilize these tools reflects a broader trend within state-sponsored hacking groups, which increasingly leverage publicly available resources to enhance their operational capabilities while complicating attribution efforts. Notably, RedNovember's operations have expanded beyond traditional government targets, indicating a growing interest in private sector vulnerabilities. Reports suggest that the group has successfully breached at least 2 U.S. defense contractors and several organizations in Europe and Southeast Asia, illustrating the extensive reach of their espionage activities. Geographically, RedNovember has concentrated its efforts in regions such as the U.S., Southeast Asia, and South America. Their targeting of specific assets, like the Ivanti Connect secure appliances linked to a U.S. newspaper and military contractor, suggests a calculated approach to timing and opportunity, particularly in relation to significant political events, such as state visits. Moreover, the group's preference for using VPN services like ExpressVPN and Warp VPN to facilitate their operations indicates a sophisticated understanding of network security measures. This strategy not only aids in obfuscating their activities but also allows for sustained access to compromised environments, enabling long-term intelligence gathering. Recorded Futures analysis reveals that RedNovember's evolving tactics and broad targeting scope reflect a dynamic intelligence strategy aimed at adapting to the changing landscape of cybersecurity threats. This adaptability underscores the necessity for organizations worldwide to enhance their cybersecurity defenses and remain vigilant against the ever-evolving tactics employed by state-sponsored actors. The emergence of RedNovember as a significant player in global cyber espionage raises critical concerns about the entities being targeted and the potential consequences of these breaches. This group has demonstrated a sophisticated approach, focusing on high-profile organizations across various sectors, including defense, aerospace, and government agencies. By targeting these critical infrastructures, RedNovember not only jeopardizes national security but also risks the sensitive data of millions. The choice of targets reflects strategic interests, with recent activities indicating a specific focus on regions such as Southeast Asia, North America, and South America. For instance, the targeting of a Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Central Asia and defense contractors in the U.S. signals an intention to gather intelligence that could influence geopolitical dynamics. The implications of such intrusions extend beyond immediate data theft. They can alter diplomatic relations and impact national security policies. Moreover, the use of tools like Pantagana and Cobalt Strike underscores the evolving tactics within the cyber threat landscape. These tools enable prolonged access to compromised networks, allowing RedNovember to maintain a foothold in critical systems. This persistence can lead to further exploitation, as attackers can gather intelligence over time, potentially planning more extensive operations. The repercussions of RedNovember's activities may also extend to the private sector. Companies in the defense and aerospace industries, along with law firms, may find themselves under increased scrutiny and pressure to enhance their cybersecurity measures. Breaches involving sensitive contracts or negotiations could have far-reaching consequences, affecting international business relations and competitiveness. Ultimately, the ongoing activities of RedNovember highlight the urgent need for a coordinated response among nations and organizations to bolster cyber defenses. As cyber threats continue to evolve, the ability to anticipate and mitigate such risks will be crucial in safeguarding national interests and maintaining global stability. As the RedNovember Group continues its sophisticated cyber operations, organizations must remain vigilant and proactive in their cybersecurity strategies. Key actions to consider include enhancing threat detection capabilities, particularly concerning the specific tools used by RedNovember, such as Pantagana and Cobalt Strike. These tools can exploit vulnerabilities in widely used perimeter appliances, emphasizing the need for regular updates and patch management. Monitoring network traffic for unusual patterns can help identify potential incursions early. Given RedNovember's focus on high-profile sectors, organizations in defense, aerospace, and government should prioritize threat intelligence sharing and collaboration to bolster collective defenses against these state-sponsored attacks. Furthermore, the group's use of open-source tools suggests a trend towards obfuscation, making attribution more challenging. This highlights the importance of investing in advanced threat hunting techniques that can differentiate between legitimate and malicious use of such tools. Organizations should also be aware of RedNovember's targeting patterns, particularly in regions like Southeast Asia and South America. By understanding these geographical focuses, businesses can tailor their defenses and incident response plans more effectively. Lastly, as RedNovember adapts its tactics, continuous education and training for cybersecurity personnel are crucial. Staying informed about the latest threats and response strategies will empower teams to mitigate risks and respond swiftly to any potential breaches. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.